Hello and welcome everyone to JUNKPUNK Monolith 2 update. You're here with me, Richard, the designer of the game. And today I thought we could have a look through the insane amount of features and updates that we put into the game. We'll get straight to it. Where do I start? Monolith 2 is totally finished and we'll go over there in a bit, but for now I'll just start with the fact that we've completely overhauled all the graphics. Something that I always love to try and push is the graphic settings in games. It's just always striving to make everything look better, and we've done a lot of improvements here, so things should look a lot nicer. And yeah, we've got a fully dynamic weather system in JUNKPUNK now, and what happens now, the weather will randomly pick from a pool of huge weathers, and it uses volumetric light to cast everything, so it's really starting to look great, and I'm really happy with where we got to on JUNKPUNK at the moment. And yeah, I can't wait for people to start enjoying how awesome the game's starting to look. Secondly, the UI, we've done so much crazy UI work. We've just been really prioritizing UI because we got a lot of feedback about UI. So now we've worked on all of the controls, we've worked on how things display, we've made sure that things aren't so annoying, they're easier to get to, and we've also put in a manual, so now when you're making things you don't have to go back into Monolith 1, for example, and have a look at what you're making. It's all right here for you, you can see it all, and as you're going along in the game you know what you need to complete objectives. So that's in the recipes manual. We've also added a data log, which is here. By the time you play this will be updated, but basically this is an early preview. Every bit of lore you find in the game is now going to go into a data log. Obviously just as lore at the moment, but when you guys play it, it'll all be sorted. We also have improved the map greatly. Oh, and you can also take these things away now, so you can have a totally immersive experience. Don't have to have as much UI up anymore. So what you can do is you can have your map, expand the map now, and loads of map improvements. And again, just before we push our update live, we're going to be updating our map as well. But that being said, what you can do now is you can now add markers. The map is now basically way better than it used to be. You can also now add a beacon, so you can see in the distance there, if you want to go somewhere you've got yourself a nice beacon, and this will display, I think it'll display for all people on server, so if you're in multiplayer and you want to show people where to go, it should show for everyone. Other than that, you also have markers you can place for points of interest, so say you find resources, you can pop a marker down. You can move this wherever you want. And yeah, it's really tall, you can see it for miles. Awesome. I've got a dev build, so you won't be able to teleport. It's just so I can show you quickly what's going on. And that is almost all UI, I think. We've just generally improved the graphics on the sidebar here. The weather's much better information here. It tells you also how many days you've been playing, which is another improvement. And yeah, just in general, we've been working on a lot of stuff, and again, just really doing tons of work. What I will do is just start playing the game and showing you guys what we've been up to. So we did notice that balance was quite a big issue, and grindiness was quite a big issue. So what we've been trying to do is, I've been trying to do is remove some of the grindiness. Obviously with a game like this, it's a factory game, the balance is quite intense, but I think we're getting to a good place now where we can say that it's not so grindy. I've tried to get it so it's a bit more of a mix of exploring for parts that you need, and rather than constantly having to craft, you should be able to find some things a bit earlier on, like an electronics motor, and use that to make certain items. But what I will do is I'm going to go up to Monolith 1 and just show you guys how that's all going. Really improved a lot of the game, and yeah, we'll just construct a crafting bench, but I will do it up here. Now we've also improved the sky as well. The stars at night time look much better. We've got a mix of particles, and we've also got a high resolution image up there, which makes it really nice at night time. What we've also done as well, in terms of the quality of life, is we've put way more resources around the world. So now you've got rare metals here, you've got some plastics here, you've got electronics closer by. So really what it should do is remove a lot of the... You still will have to search because it's not enough. It's not enough to get it all right here. You will still have to go and search and stuff, but it should be a lot better and a lot easier to complete objectives. So yeah, I've also flattened out a lot of the land, as you can see on the ground here, and I've made nighttime brighter. So nighttime is it's much easier to see now at nighttime. Also on that note, you won't get as many dust storms. So I know the dust storms are getting quite intense with people, and yeah, I didn't like them in the end either. I played for a long time and thought, hey man, this is too much. So you'll never get 2 dust storms on the bounce, you only get 1, and then it's like a 10% chance, like 1 in 10 roll, that you may get a dust storm. I think it might be even a little bit less than that, but it's something around there. So it's quite rare now you get a dust storm, but I think it's in a good place, so it's not going to annoy people. Yeah, what else? Tons of stuff. So one thing I did do was we added a chromatic aberration to the game. Again, you can turn this off if you dislike it, but basically I saw it and thought it would really enhance the sci-fi vibe of our game, and I actually really like what it's done. I really like where it's taken the game. I think it makes it look really awesome, and I hope you guys can enjoy it. If you don't like it, or if whatever it makes you feel sick or something, feel free, we'll put it in the settings, you can turn that off. Yeah. What next? Right, I will construct this crafting bench, and then bam, I've updated the ghost model, so the ghost is easier as well to see. At first it had a totally transparent texture, but now I've actually made that nicer, so it's not just a transparent hex anymore, it actually has a color overlap on the whole thing. And yeah, when it comes to building as well, build a base. Right guys, we completely overhauled the base building system completely. So we did try and have like a support system involved, but yeah, it just wasn't adding enough. It wasn't adding enough, and we thought that it was actually curtailing people's freedom in the end. And if we were more of a heavy survival game, it might have worked, but in this instance, at this time, we don't think so. So what we've done now is we've improved the support system. Sorry, I say improved. By improved, I mean we've nuked the support system. It's been eradicated. So just a quick digression, but now you can also snap small foundations onto large foundations for all of you that wanted that. So now pretty much build to your heart's content. You can just go as much as you want. To facilitate this, and also to place larger items later on in the game, we've allowed a bigger zoom out. So you know, if you want to, you can just zoom out, and this will become much easier. So away you go. No more support. You have full creative freedom to do whatever you want. Now, obviously, this means it's totally free. It can get crazy, as crazy as you like. So I hope you enjoy that. There's no real reason for pillars anymore, I guess. It's just decorative. Totally your choice, guys. So whatever you want to do, I hope you enjoy it. We will take feedback on this, obviously, but I think in general, people will like this a lot more. I'll quickly finish this mission, and then we'll go into the monolith. Roof. Why not? Let's attach roof to floor. That's how we like it. Do I have enough? I do. Oh, I can't attach roof without I'll put it here. There we go. Oh, auto saving. Right. There's my roofs. We'll get a container. Why not? Oh yes, and another thing. Just get some more scrap. Now we have also added rotation. So I know a lot of you wanted rotation. Yeah, we re-added rotation as well. So far more creative freedom again here. I think we added about like 11 degrees of rotation free. 11 different ways to rotate or something. can't remember exactly what it was, but I think we put it down to like 22-degree rotation, so you can have plenty of rotation now. It's not just the 45, and yeah, go wild. See what happens. What was the last one? It was one container small and a pillar. You need to quickly find some steel scrap. Probably just make that out of the crafting bench, honestly. Where did I put it? Yeah, again, just general UI changes, making things a lot nicer. Just going to plonk this here, and last thing we want is a container. So yeah, that's that done. What we've also done is we've yeah, added the zoom in and zoom out just to make it much nicer. We've removed player name tag. You can re-enable the player name tag in the settings if you want it that on. I think by default we set it so that in multiplayer you can see your friends, but you can't see yours. Yeah. We've also replaced the bridge on Monolith 1 with a custom. We did use an asset that we had previously, but we're customizing everything now, so it's much nicer. It fits the Monolith way more. And as you can see as well, this gets added to data logs, and if you want to, we can get rid of this and it'll be in here. So all the lore you find will now start stacking in there. Yeah, nice. So here we go. No support. This is something I know a lot of people got annoyed with. The support system wasn't great. Now, very simple. You want to come up here and complete this mission. Away you go. You know? So this should be a lot more fun for people. I expect that it's going to be much nicer. So I hope everyone has fun with that change. And we also completely ripped out our old voiceover, and we have got a professional voice actor to now voice the game.
I have tried to connect with your system. They appear to have been damaged in the crash. We are far behind schedule. We must recover this lost time as quickly as possible. I am Hal, a sentient AI tasked to restore this planet. Updating data log now. You require 2 keys. A biological key and a technology key. I must know you are capable of these tasks to justify the odds of mission success. You must enter these keys to activate atmospheric stabilization. After analyzing damage from the crash, I have been able to calculate a fix for communication with you throughout this mission. However, I am still unable to take control of your unit. Executing subroutine now. Connection successful. We now have planet-wide communications.
Nice. So that's our new voiceover for Pal, and he'll be voicing the rest of the game. And yeah, it's really going well. I think it really suits the game, and can't wait to develop more lore with Nick. His name is Nick. He's the guy that voices Pal, and it's going really well. Can't wait to do more work. Yeah, we've introduced a slight bit of lens flare as well. This is a chromatic aberration, so yeah, so it's looking awesome. It's looking really sweet. And what else? There's just so much to talk about. Power. What we've done now is we have changed power completely. So what we used to do was, I'll just put this down here. First dust storm. So yeah, it's 14 minutes or 15 minutes basically until our first dust storm. And this is now what a dust storm looks like. So before it would really like punch inwards to the game. Now not so much. Now it will basically be quite distant. You'll see it all and it will block out stuff, but generally it will you'll still be able to see into the distance and still be able to play the game. So a lot of concentration on making sure that it doesn't suck and it's not too encroaching on the player. And yeah, that's kind of it. What we've done now is we base everything on power poles, just because when we saw people weren't really liking the way we did that system. We thought it'd be good, but we couldn't think of a way to improve it so it was better. So we thought, we don't really want to reinvent the wheel. Let's make it nicer players and just make sure that it's all good. Not really too taxing on the game, and we can just put everything together and just get on with it. So hopefully that will reduce the grindiness as well. Just gonna grab some. I think it was large gears. I need some steel for that. Nice. So yeah, loads of improvements in terms of you know, automation as well, which I'll get onto in a sec. But now it's pretty simple. You can connect stuff. I'll probably need some. Probably gonna need to get some. Yeah, power cable. I'm just gonna make some of that. But yeah, after the dust one goes, I will just speed this up and show you what we've done in terms of Monolith 2. And yeah, we've done some incredible work over there, and can't wait to show you that. This is just the changes from Monolith 1, so all these awesome qual changes, making sure it's not all these little annoyances are starting to go. There's still going to be some, don't get me wrong, like I'm probably sure the game's just so vast already that I'm sure there'll probably be some that you guys will find. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna make that. But now, for example, we can just build a power pole and we can start linking up. Just gonna get some cable, and away we go, basically. Cool. So pretty simple, and like I say, we've got more resources around the world, and basically power pole. Now we can just connect in there, and away we go. We've also added a 2D graphical image. It's like 2D, 3D, and on everything you can see exactly what it uses. It's nice and subtle, and it's easy to read, and you just don't even have to press anything. Just go on there, see exactly what the power usage is, and away you go. Also, we have let's get some more gears. Should have really just built a crafting bench over here, but we have greatly improved the ability to automate, like I said. So because a lot of people, you have to keep going and getting things, but I know a lot of people are getting a bit tired of how much stuff they were going in. Basically what we've done is we have let me just place this down here. So what we have done is allow automation to be easier. Probably my mistake. I didn't realize how much we had locked these things back, but I think this would be much better now for people. Basically, you know, I'm not very far into the game, but we should be able to get automation fairly quickly. You could save up for an auto shredder straight away, but if you just hunt around for a bit, you should be able to get yourself a laser, for example. So if you find a processor capacitor 10 steel scrap, you're away, right? So if I just grab the steel scrap, got 10 of that. Now if I just go, I'm going to build another container and put things in, and I can just put a few bits in there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go and hunt for in an electronics pile, for example. You usually have to go quite a long way, but now I've dotted little ones around everywhere, so you won't have to travel for miles, which I think is good, because as you use a resource, you can go and you can our dust storm has gone now. As you use a resource, you can kind of venture out when you need to go get more of it, and yeah, it should generally be way better balanced in terms of that. So I found my processor almost straight away, and I'm just going to see if I can get some capacitors out of this electronic scrap. And I think this is a much nicer balance, because you can go and hunt for these things at the beginning and help you automate. So I've got a capacitor just so I've got some. 2, that'll do me for a bit. I've got 2 processors, 3 capacitors, so I should be able to now, cool, get a laser straight away. Now this was locked behind a wall ages ago, you know, and not great, you know, so I thought it would be much more fun if you can find the ingredients of this fairly early on, and then this can start to take the weight off of the grind, basically, and it can start to help players much sooner in the game. We just need a bit of copper scrap for that. Might get lucky and find it in here, or I can just go make it, I guess. And now, straight away, within the first half an hour, I call it semi-automation because we don't want to just be a classic automation game. We wanted to try something new. So now you can basically start the semi-automation process early, and I think we made the laser more powerful as well. So now this can take the weight off of you. Don't have to so much, you know, find everything. But what we have done so you can automate is we curtailed it down to the raw resources only. So you can funnel these out into, say, a what do you call it, a separator. We're only getting rare metal and scrap here because it's hitting 2 piles at once, but as you can see, it's already got loads of stuff. This brings me onto belts, so I need to get some rubber scrap. Probably put another one down here. So I need more scrap, but if I grab some rubber scrap, I'll show you exactly how belts work now. Much better on belts, much better. So grab some of that, and connections. Cool. Belts now auto pick up. They don't have this like massive leg thing coming out anymore. It'll automatically kind of put a stand at the end of the belt. They're very easy at the moment to place everywhere. You can place them on your own head if you want, and it's something that we're going to update soon. We've already done it all. We just integrate the work into the game, but it's just not something we can squeeze in for this update. But here you are. So now this should help you a bit more get on your way. We've also increased belt speed, so it's faster to make things. So in general, things are starting to just, you know, they're just becoming a bit easier to get to grips with the game quicker. I've got motors here, so if I've got large gears as well, I need scrap metal. So if I want to automate that now, basically what I can do is I can go here, grab the scrap that's in there, 100. I'm gonna just put some stuff away, and yeah, grab my scrap as well. Oh, that's rare metal, isn't it? But yeah, so I just need large gears. I'll go back to crafting bench, go and sort that out too, get my gears, and hopefully it should just be becoming much easier. 10. Did I put any here? No, still need to get some more. Cool. I've got 9, 10. A little bit more. Right, so 50 scrap metal. Well, actually, I'll just get it from there. So now this has been doing its thing. Input shredder. I don't have that on a power pole, but this is a good example. I will just quickly make some more cable. I can just now grab this out of the power pole here and not just plug it into each other. We're done. And now we can start making scrap shredded. And this is semi-automation because eventually this will run out. But what you can do is go place your laser somewhere else, hook it up, and it will start mining again for you. Because it's not supposed to be about pure automation in JP. We're supposed to be a bit more exploratory as well. So this will start to help. This will start to help greatly. Get rid of that initial heavy grind that was in there. So I'll leave it this here. I think that's a good example of how we streamline the game. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pretend that we have done Monolith 1. So I'm going to just fire Monolith 1, and spoiler alert in case any of you haven't seen it. I've also populated all of this part of the map now, and now we have Monolith 2. And we are super happy with how this has gone down. Here we go.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And here you go, Monolith 2. There it is. Cannot even begin to tell you how many hours I've spent making that monolith. There's also, we'll head over there, and there's probably a little bit more population I want to do here. I've flattened out some ground now, so in future people can make bases wherever they want. You may not necessarily want it all the way up there, you might want to do it over here. Plenty of option now. It's a lovely new sunset, and I'm not going to give you too many spoilers. There is some stuff to explore here, but again, I'm not going to go too deep in that. I'm going to let you all check this out for yourselves. But yeah, this is the village. You can mine some stuff in there and have a peek at some other bits, I'm sure. Yeah, so populated this whole area, and generally what we're going to do is we will be adding probably vehicles or a better way to travel rather than just walking, because I do totally get that that's getting quite tedious now. We've also added loads of different textures to the landscape. Landscape's been completely redone, so it auto picks up everything that's happening. I'm not going to spoil it inside Monolith 2, I'll let you guys all go and check it out. But basically, it's awesome. Maybe I'll go in the first floor, but the rest maybe you have to. No, I'm not even going to go in. You guys can go check it out. But yeah. very happy with Monolith 2. You've all should see Monolith 1 by now, so I'm not gonna fire Monolith 2. I'm not gonna go and like cheat that. I'm gonna let you guys check it out. I'll probably put it in the trailer, but in general, I'm gonna let everyone complete that. And yeah, now when you get to Monolith 2, you'll unlock your next set of tech, which is NWR tech, and really that's where it's really going to kick off with automation. We've added a ton of stuff into the game. Just going to go through this junk, and yeah, like I say, we've also increased the run speed, so it should be easier to traverse the landscape in general. And what else? Just a ton of stuff. Monolith 2 is really shaped up lovely actually, and can't wait to keep improving on it. I kind of don't. I'm gonna go in there and unlock the tech, but then I'm gonna come out and just show you what it's all about, because what I don't want to do is spoil it too much when it's not even been played yet. So I'm gonna just hop on in and. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you some of these machines.
We will need 3 main chemicals in order to proceed with this stage of terraforming: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. You will need to create enough of these materials to begin fertilization of the planet's surface. Once we have achieved these goals, I can commence the cutting process. As you have probably seen, there are other parties on this planet interested in exporting it to their own gain. Sooner or later, we will have to stop them if we are able to complete our mission. The memory core is badly damaged. Updating memory core. You now have access to more NWR technology.
Cool. So this is where the next stage of our game takes place, and here we are. Tons of new stuff to use, tons of new items to make, and we use our modular kit to its full capability. We designed a whole modular kit for all these new machines. We've got new forges, we've got new fabricators, we've got electronics machines, and I'm just going to place it all and show you. Drone pads, drone factories, air extractors. So yeah, you're gonna have to use all of these items to make Monolith 2 fire, and Monolith 2 is pretty cool. This is a refinery, super compressor. That one's quite a big one. Go. We've also added things like solar panels, NWR solar panels. We've also put the wind into this one, into this stage of the game now, and you get yourself an NWR power pole. You can split more power on these than you can on the others. NWR battery, you can hold more than the T1 basically. And we also have, forgive the 2 missing bits, but I need to finish that off, but we've got a foundation as well. So, you know, we've got new foundations, we've got new walls. It's only yellow because I'm cheating the resource to demonstrate, but yeah, you've got our NWR base to play with as well, so that's pretty cool. And you've got new stairs as well. So yeah, what else? Mergers, 2 different types of merger, and we have different belts. So not only do we have new machines also come with different belts. So I can grab an output out of here. This is all NWR belt. an NWR belt is faster. And not only do we have NWR belt small, we also have NWR belt medium, and this allows you to make bigger items. So we're introducing a whole new belt size into the game as well. Goodbye, son. So now you've got 2 different belt sizes, loads more machines, and not only that, I'll save the best till last. I'll probably miss some stuff, but I think this is a good round off, just to show you what we've added to JUNKPUNK. Really proud of the team, they've smashed it, and can't wait for you guys to enjoy the rest of the game. And I will be having a baby soon, very very soon, in the next week or so. So I'm not going to be around for a little while, but when I come back, I'll see how this has all gone down, and I will show you finally the most awesome thing that we have done. I'm just going to hack this. Say hello to drones. We've been hard at work, very very hard at work, everyone, and I hope you appreciate all that we're putting into this update, and I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. All you gotta do now, go to your drone pad, ask it what you want, potassium ore, and off it goes. And there is the beginning of automation. So on that note, I think I'll leave it. Have fun exploring Monolith 2, it's awesome. Enjoy the new belts, enjoy the new machines. Oh, last but not least, fast travel. So if you want to go somewhere, I know the distance is quite heavy, and I will add to this in the future, but now power this bad boy up, and off you go. Instant power, straight to the new place. Oh yeah, and I've forgotten, we now have rain. And also if you tilt the screen up, you'll get rain droplets all over the screen, and it should have collision, so you'll see the rain impacting on everything. Yep. So I think I'll leave it there, guys, and yeah, I'm very happy with where we got, and I think the last thing I will do, I'll show you the teleport one more time, it's awesome. That's it. This should all work in multiplayer, so I hope you enjoy. And we'll take one final drone delivery. I'll put it on the medium belt so you can see. Again, belts, lots of freedom now. You can build up, do whatever you want. And just bear with us, there probably will be some bugs, I imagine. Because this is such an insanely big update. I've still got a bit of sound stuff I need to do. But yeah, put the belts wherever you want. And here we go. Our first drone has landed with material, and you're off. I think that's probably a good place to end it. Thank you for all your support, everyone, and I'll see you soon.